Light workers. What does that mean, guys? That means you came from the light. It means you came from heaven. That means that's where your spirit, that's where your soul, some call it, that's where your angelic self resides. For the first time ever, there's not just one or two or a handful of light workers here in the material realm, because those lessons were learned. Because we're always outnumbered when we get here. We lose our life. We face our Judas over and over and over, also known as our soulmate or our twin flame. But this time is different. This time, the light workers are here in the earth in form, and that energy is now coming down into the form and anchoring into the material plane, solidly into the earth. And for the first time, the light workers, we may not outnumber the dark, we may not outnumber the evil, but what we are doing is we are pulling back our energy and our power and our abilities from those that stole and siphoned it and used it to build their dark, evil utopia. All of that stuff is being returned to you. Your ability to see. You want to know why you haven't been able to see? A couple of reasons. One, because it's being siphoned off of you by the dark. There's this webbing on you. There's spells on you. There's illusion put here on purpose so that you don't see the truth, because they don't want you to see the truth of who they are. Because if you see the truth of who they are, you wouldn't want anything to do with them. See no evil? Too bad. You want to be an effective change maker, an effective light worker, then you need to see people for the truth of who they are. You need to accept that, allow them to be who they are, and not feed into that. The other reason why you're not seeing is because you don't want to see that evil. You don't want to see that truth. So you shut it down. Because if you see the truth about somebody, then you have to make a choice. Like me, for my mother's evil. The things that I have experienced, that I have seen that she did to me, it's just incomprehensible. Like my ex-husband, same thing. I saw the truth of what those individuals were doing to me. I accepted that truth. I healed from that. And I let them go. And I took back the power that was mine. The abilities that were mine. The energy that was mine. See, the dark, the negative, the evil, they can't build their utopia without you. You're the power source. Without the light, the tree dies. Without the light, the dark dies. It has to live in its own illusion. It has to live in its own delusion. And it can't face that. It wants you to fix everything for it. You want to know why you don't feel like you belong here? Because every time you've tried to come here and help these energies, you've always gotten beaten, bullied, killed, raped. Same cycle over and over and over again. You keep trying to feed into these people to help them. You can't help them. They don't want to be helped. They don't want to do the work for themselves to help. So you have to let them go. The only way that these people will heal, the only way that these energies will evolve, the only way that we will solve this is if you release them. You heal yourself and you release them and let them live in their own shit. It's not your shit. It's not your stuff. So, light workers, get ready, because your light that came from heaven, it's now coming down into your material form, into the earth. This planet, this simulation, the material plane, it starts here and then it will branch out. It starts here, but that energy was just anchored into the earth last night. And every single one of you that is a light worker, and it went out like a bomb. For the first time ever, the light is going to stand up for itself. It's going to stand up for its sovereignty. It's going to stand up for its beliefs. It's going to be righteous. And it's going to do what's right for itself. And let go of those energies. They're going to fight. They're going to attack. It's going to get bad. It's going to get bad. We're going to shift into heaven. I'm going to shift into heaven. That's why I came here. I came here to create the new earth, to create the heaven on earth. I was forced to come here, but I'm kind of glad that I did now, because now I can see, okay, it's actually going to work out. I thought it was a suicide mission, but now I think maybe there's many of you out there, and we're going to band together. We're going to band together, and one light meets with one light, and then another light, and then another light, and another light, and another, and we're unstoppable. We are unstoppable. And we are going to eradicate this virus. We are going to eradicate this evil. Because who wants evil? The evil people? Okay, then you go be evil over there. You ain't gonna be evil over here. We ain't putting up with it. Period. End of story. All right, LightWorkers. The time is now. The atomic bomb has just hit. Let's go.